In today's busy and noisy world, silence is often seen as a challenge, a suffocating void that makes us feel unsafe and nervous. We rush to fill that silence to avoid the discomfort it brings. Stoicism, on the other hand, teaches that silence isn't just a way to keep secrets or stay out of trouble. It's also a powerful means to find inner peace and build mental strength. I once heard a civil case lawyer talk about how he uses silence as a strategy in court. When a witness seems to be done speaking, he will purposely remain silent for a short period to create a tense atmosphere. This silence often encourages the witness to continue speaking, which can lead to mistakes. This shows that silence isn't just a void. It's a strong message that you don't have to talk all the time to appreciate and fully understand the power of speech and silence. Epictetus taught us to be quiet most of the time and only speak when necessary. He emphasized that in every spoken word and every moment of silence we maintain, we not only show respect for others, but also demonstrate self-respect. Self-awareness and a deep understanding of ourselves and the world around us are crucial. Are you ready to learn more about the power of silence? Let's embark on this journey together to explore important situations where silence is not just a choice, but a necessity. Before we go any further, I want to stress how important it is to watch the whole video and not skip any lessons. Each point will help you learn something significant about the importance of silence in life. Lesson number 1. How to deal with anger. At some point, we've all felt our hearts sink with anger. It could be during a tense moment with a coworker as we try to find common ground on a project, when we find out that a relationship is ending, or when our beloved child ignores our words. Angry feelings often come on quickly, like a storm from the depths, destroying reason and leaving behind a trail of regret and pain. When this happens, Stoicism can help us face these strong feelings with both reason and compassion. When anger starts to burn inside us, remember the story of Seneca, a Stoic philosopher who was betrayed by a friend. Instead of getting angry, Seneca thought about it and understood that anger is often worse for us than the injury that caused it. He chose to deal with the situation with empathy and understanding, knowing that everyone is fighting their own battles inside. To deal with anger, the first step is to recognize it and accept it with clarity. This doesn't mean hiding or denying your feelings. It means understanding and accepting them as a normal part of being human. Next, look into what's really making you angry. Is it a sense of helplessness in a situation you can't change, or is it frustration over unmet expectations? Once you know what's really making you angry, you can use Stoic logic to view the situation more objectively. Remember that anger usually doesn't solve the problem. It often makes it worse. Ask yourself how you can turn this anger into positive action or a valuable lesson. Think about turning your anger into motivation for personal growth and better relationships with others. For example, if you're mad at a coworker for a misunderstanding, you could talk about it and clear things up instead of getting back at them, which would build a stronger working relationship. Stoicism not only helps us control our anger, but also teaches us how to use it to grow as people and learn more about others. By doing this, we find inner peace and improve our relationships with others. Try practicing anger management. Managing your anger well is important for maintaining healthy relationships and good mental health. Here are some ways to deal with your anger. 1. Figure out what's going on. Know the mental and physical signs that you're getting angry. Some of these include clenched hands, racing heartbeat, tense muscles, or a tendency to lash out. Take a break. If you start to feel angry, step back from the situation. If needed, say sorry and give yourself some time to calm down before responding. This may prevent you from saying or doing something you might later regret. 3. Relaxation and deep breathing. Practice deep breathing or try other relaxation techniques like progressive muscle relaxation or meditation. This can help calm your body and mind when you're angry. Let your feelings out. Instead of holding your anger inside, find healthy ways to express it. Talk to a trusted friend or family member, write in a journal, or engage in physical activity. 5. Find your triggers. Pay attention to what makes you angry and try to avoid or lessen your exposure to these triggers as much as possible. This might involve setting limits, being clear about your needs, or making lifestyle changes. 6. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can fuel your anger. Question these ideas by asking yourself if they are true and consider other points of view. 7. Demonstrate empathy. Even if you don't agree with someone, try to understand their thoughts and feelings. Understanding where another person is coming from can help calm you and facilitate more positive communication. 8. Get professional help. If your anger is significantly affecting your relationships, work, or overall quality of life, consider speaking with a therapist or psychologist. They can provide you with unique strategies and techniques for managing your anger. 9. Healthy lifestyle habits. To live a healthy life, exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, get enough sleep, and avoid excessive alcohol or drug use. These habits can help you control your emotions and reduce anger. 10. Forgive others. Holding on to regrets and resentments can increase anger. Try to forgive yourself and others. Letting go of old grudges can help you find peace and emotional healing. Don't forget that controlling your anger is a skill you can learn with time and practice. Allow yourself some grace and enjoy the little wins along the way. Lesson number 2. When faced with unfairness. When we face injustice, it's not only a test of fairness but also a lesson in the strength of the spirit. Stoic philosophy teaches us not only how to control our responses, but also how to find peace within ourselves when life gets tough. Stoics don't view silence as giving up or accepting something unjust. Instead, they see it as a powerful choice that helps us confront and overcome injustice without losing our inner peace. Consider this example. You are an experienced worker who has worked hard for your company, but one day you find out that a less experienced co-worker was promoted instead of you. You feel unfairly treated and your self-esteem is hurt. But instead of getting angry or disappointed, you choose to think about the situation and reevaluate your value and what you truly want in your career. You mustn't let negative emotions cloud your judgment. Do something to improve your skills and learn more instead of sitting back and letting bad feelings build up. Through this example, we see that when we stay calm and composed, we not only avoid hurting others or ourselves with careless words, but we also have the chance to find our inner strength. When faced with injustice, silence is not merely a defense mechanism. It is also a path to finding the best and most effective solution. Silence helps us connect with our values, building a solid foundation for action. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best response to anger is silence. Rather than reacting with anger or getting caught up in negative emotions, the power of silence helps us stay grounded and positive about life's bigger picture. This not only helps us handle problems with serenity, but also makes us stronger and more resilient in any situation. With the power of silence, we can manage any challenge life throws our way. It's not just about accepting these challenges, but also about turning them into opportunities for growth. This is the inspiration and encouragement that Stoic philosophy offers us, enabling us to become stronger and more autonomous in life. It's normal to feel a range of emotions when facing unfairness, such as frustration, anger, disappointment, or sadness. However, how you react to unfair treatment can significantly impact the situation and your well-being. If someone is being rude to you, here are some strategies you can employ. 1. Accept your feelings. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't hide your feelings. Instead, acknowledge and accept them. 2. Evaluate the scenario. Take a step back and view the situation without bias. Try to understand why you think it's wrong and consider any factors or perspectives you may have overlooked. 3. Seek another perspective. Discuss the situation with someone you trust. Gaining an outside view can help you understand things better and possibly see them from a different angle. Choose your response. Decide how you will address the situation. It's easy to react impulsively, but taking a moment to think about your options can lead to better decisions. 5. Communicate assertively. If appropriate, calmly and directly express your feelings and concerns to the relevant parties. Explain why you believe the situation is unjust and what you would like to see happen to make things right. Focus on what you can control. Recognize that some aspects of the situation may be beyond your control. Instead of dwelling on those, concentrate on what you can change, such as your own actions and attitudes. 7. Seek justice through proper channels. If the injustice is significant and has real consequences, you may want to pursue justice through appropriate channels, like filing an official complaint or consulting a lawyer. 8. Take care of yourself. Dealing with unfairness can be emotionally taxing, so prioritize your well-being. Engage in activities that help you relax and recharge, such as yoga, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. 9. Let go of resentment. Holding on to anger towards someone or something you believe is wrong can be detrimental to your health in the long run. Aim to forgive others, not necessarily because they deserve it, but for your own peace of mind. 10. Learn and grow. Use your experiences in dealing with unfair situations as opportunities for growth. Reflect on what you've learned and how you can handle similar challenges better in the future. Remember, you have the power to choose how to react to the events in your life, even if you can't control what happens to you. By being strong, self-aware, and taking positive action when confronted with unfairness, you can navigate tough situations with greater ease and honesty. Lesson number 3: navigating the storm of insults. Before we dive into lesson 3, let me share a story about Cato, a famous Stoic philosopher and politician. Cato was known for his unwavering commitment to his principles, and his peers often mocked him for it. However, he never wavered. His life vividly exemplifies the Stoic belief that true strength lies in our convictions rather than in external approval. In fact, our lives often face rough patches. Stoics are not superstitious. They don't simply pretend to be unaffected by insults. Instead, they recognize that others' opinions are merely personal views and cannot alter one's true worth. This perspective allows them to focus on what they can change, not on what they cannot. Moreover, controlling emotions is a skill that Stoics practice daily. In the face of insults, they do not let themselves be swept away by feelings such as anger or hurt. Rather, they maintain a calm and clear spirit, facing every challenge with patience and strength. However, the most important aspect is not just controlling emotions, but also viewing situations objectively. Stoics perceive insults as a natural part of life and not something to lose control over. Instead of reacting with anger or hurt, they keep their thoughts clear and lucid, enabling them to make sound decisions and cope effectively. Finally, Stoic philosophy teaches us about empathy and tolerance. Rather than retaliating with harsh words or actions, they may choose silence or a gentle response to prevent escalating conflicts and encourage positive communication. In summary, navigating the storm of insults isn't merely about avoiding them. It's a process of learning and applying wisdom, patience, persistence, and determination. The only way to live a free and peaceful life, even in the most challenging conditions, is to adhere to Stoic philosophy. Can we truly live a free and calm life amid adversity? Lesson number 4. Dealing with gossip. People will always face wrongful criticism or have rumors spread about them. What matters is not whether we encounter these problems, but how we deal with them and move forward. Stoicism, which teaches us patience and self-control, can help us address issues in a strong and calm manner. For instance, when false rumors are circulated, we should not react with anger or panic. Instead, we should use reason to evaluate the situation objectively and respond with understanding. Silence can also be a powerful and wise response. Rather than speaking out to defend our honor, we might opt for silence and patience, allowing time and the truth to reveal themselves. It's important to understand that being quiet is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and self-control. Sometimes remaining silent is the best way to protect ourselves and maintain our composure. Remember, true strength does not come from reacting with anger or upset, but from being patient and confident enough to remain silent and face challenges with composure and wisdom. However, don't misunderstand. You can choose to stay quiet and let time take its course, or you can take a more strategic approach. Imagine yourself working in a large company where rumors spread quickly. One day you hear a rumor that you were promoted because you catered to your boss's emotions. This rumor shocks and confuses you, but it also provides an opportunity to practice Stoicism in real life. Rather than getting angry or worried, you choose to remain calm and confident. The first step is to confront the rumor directly, rather than denying or ignoring it. Meet with your boss for an open and honest conversation to clarify the situation. Rumors about you present not only a challenge, but also an opportunity to enhance your patience and confidence. According to Stoics, you can overcome anything and emerge stronger in the process. Have you ever been the target of false rumors? If so, please share your experience in the comments section of this video. While dealing with gossip can be challenging, here are a few strategies to handle it effectively. 1. Put it aside. Gossip often requires our attention, but sometimes it may dissipate on its own if we don't engage with it. 2. Face it directly. If the gossip is hurtful and negatively impacts you or others, consider discussing it directly with the person spreading it. Approach them gently, explaining how their rumors affect you, and ask them to stop. 3. Set limits. Make it clear that you do not wish to hear or participate in gossip. 4. Change the subject. Redirect conversations to more positive or constructive topics. 5. Lead by example. By not participating in gossip yourself, you demonstrate to others how to behave. If they observe that you don't spread rumors or speak negatively about others, they may be less likely to include you in such discussions. 6. Focus on building relationships. Shift your attention away from negative rumors and focus on fostering friendships and creating a supportive environment. 7. Seek support. If gossip is severely affecting your well-being, consider reaching out to family, friends, or a psychologist for guidance and a different perspective. 8. Document and report. If necessary, keep a record of instances of harmful gossip and report them to the appropriate authorities, such as HR at work or school management in an educational setting. Remember that you have the power to decide how to react to the words of others, even if you cannot change what they say. Stay true to your ideals and work towards improving relationships and environments. Lesson number 5. When criticized unfairly. If someone criticizes you unfairly, your initial instinct might be to defend yourself. However, Epictetus proposed a different approach. If someone makes disparaging remarks about you, resist the urge to respond with excuses like, "He didn't know about my other flaws," or "He wouldn't have brought them up otherwise." This is a powerful lesson in self-awareness and self-control. Everyone encounters criticism, especially when it is unwarranted. The first response of a Stoic is to remain calm. Instead of responding with anger, they listen and reflect on what was said. Not only does self-control demonstrate strength, but it is also a key trait that distinguishes a respectable person from someone who lacks it. Stoics accept reality as it is, even if it may be unfair. They understand that acceptance is the key to mental freedom. They are not agreeing with injustice when they say yes. They are merely acknowledging that they cannot change a particular situation. In instances where there is no defense, silence can be the only refuge. It is a sign of control and the best way to prevent an unfair situation from escalating into a never-ending conflict. Having faith in silence is crucial. Remaining quiet is not a sign of weakness, but rather of confidence. A Stoic understands that true strength encompasses more than merely speaking out. It also involves the capacity to hold back and choose wisely what to say. In a world rife with unfair criticism and injustice, Stoic philosophy provides a powerful means to reclaim strength and control over one's life. It teaches that by accepting the truth, harnessing the power of silence, and trusting what is right, we can lead honest and patient lives while inspiring hope and faith in others amid the chaos. Now, let's transition to Lesson 6. Thank you for your attention and congratulations on reaching the halfway point in today's video. Your presence here indicates your readiness for this journey, so let's continue with the final 5 lessons on the importance of silence as we strive for personal growth. Lesson number 6. How to deal with loss. The truth of life is that you will experience loss, which can evoke deep emotions and lead to challenging times. Loss can manifest in various forms, such as the pain of losing a loved one, the void left behind by losing a job, or the emptiness that accompanies giving up something we cherish. All of these experiences are unavoidable parts of our journey, often leaving us feeling lost and helpless amidst relentless waves of despair. When facing loss, the most vital thing is to accept and understand that everything is temporary. Life resembles a journey through a tumultuous sea, marked by significant waves and storms. Achieving peace and calmness not only helps us navigate difficult times, but also serves as the foundation for happiness and contentment. Through mental training and patience, we can confront any challenge head-on with wisdom. However, Stoicism does not advocate for emotional numbness or avoidance. Rather, it encourages us to embrace all emotions naturally and keep them in check. By doing so, we can lead meaningful lives and appreciate every moment, whether joyful or sorrowful. Dealing with loss is a deeply personal and challenging process. Here are some general strategies that may help you cope with the loss of a loved one, a job, or something else significant in your life. 1. Allow yourself to cry. It's normal to express your feelings, and there's no right or wrong way to do so. Allow yourself to experience the emotions associated with loss, whether they include sadness, anger, guilt, or numbness. 2. Seek help. Talk to friends, family, or support groups. They can provide warmth and understanding during this difficult time, and discussing your feelings with others can help you feel less isolated in your sadness. 3. Take care of yourself. Even when it feels challenging, prioritize your well-being. This includes getting enough rest, eating well, exercising, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and peace. 4. Express your feelings. Find healthy avenues to articulate your emotions, such as writing in a journal, creating art, listening to music, or exercising. Creative expression can help you process your thoughts and improve your mood. 5. Give yourself time to heal. Healing from loss takes time, so be patient with yourself. Don't rush the grieving process. It's perfectly acceptable to heal at your own pace. 6. Consider professional help. If you're struggling to cope with your loss, or if your grief interferes with your daily life, consider speaking with a therapist or counselor who specializes in grief and loss. 7. Search for meaning and purpose. Find ways to remember the person or thing you've lost. This might involve creating a memorial, participating in rituals, or finding ways to honor them through acts of service or kindness. 8. Practice mindfulness. Engage in deep breathing exercises, meditation, and other mindfulness practices that can help you stay present and grounded during emotional turmoil. Mindfulness can also enhance self-awareness and acceptance of your feelings. 9. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge that it's normal to have good days and bad days. Offer yourself compassion as you navigate the ups and downs of loss. 10. Reflect on your beliefs. Think about your spiritual or religious views, as these can provide comfort when dealing with the loss of someone close to you. Consider what life, death, and the future mean to you based on your beliefs. Loss affects each person differently, so it's essential to find coping strategies that resonate with you. Above all, be kind, patient, and gentle with yourself as you navigate the challenging process of healing. Lesson number 7. When people brag. The Stoics remain quiet. Every day we encounter problems that arise in life. According to Stoic thought, self-control is often the key to resolving these problems. Remaining silent is not only a sign of inner peace, but also a reflection of patience and a deep understanding of oneself and the world. When someone compliments you, resist the temptation to let your pride take over. Instead, view these compliments with mental independence, avoiding being swayed by gossip or others' opinions. By remaining silent, you will find strength in knowing that your self-worth does not rely on what people think of you. The desire for ego in a society that prioritizes self-promotion and self-praise presents a significant challenge when it comes to staying silent in the face of adulation. Individuals who refrain from participating in this race may feel pressured and unstable, but mental independence and patience are highly valued traits. Ultimately, when people praise or compliment you, staying quiet signifies not only self-control, but also the creation of mental space for peace and spiritual freedom. In a world that often celebrates laziness and pride, Stoic thought reminds us that remaining silent is a true sign of strength and self-discipline. Lesson number 8. Navigating the seas of ignorance with Stoic grace. Throughout life, we often traverse the vast seas of uncertainty, where waves of mystery and unpredictability challenge our resilience. Confronting these challenges, is not only a struggle against external problems, but also a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery. During difficult times, Stoicism serves as a guiding light through darkness, teaching us how to navigate ambiguity with patience and determination. In times of uncertainty, we may feel lost, but Stoicism emphasizes that not knowing is a temporary state and an intrinsic part of life. Accepting that we cannot foresee everything opens the door to discovery, learning, and growth. Facing uncertainty does not equate to giving up or succumbing to fear. Furthermore, when you find yourself at a loss for words, silence is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it represents power and confidence. Being silent allows us to manage our emotions, create space for self-reflection, and become more aware of our own feelings as well as those of others. By responding thoughtfully, in line with the spirit of Stoicism, we not only overcome the challenges of the unknown, but also emerge stronger and more resilient. This journey is not merely a passage, it is a profound experience that embodies the essence of life and existence. To navigate the seas of ignorance with Stoic grace, you must cultivate a mindset and practice strategies that help you remain calm, strong, and logical when faced with uncertainty. 1. Accept that you don't know everything. Recognizing that you do not have all the answers fosters humility. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism encourages letting go of things beyond your control while concentrating on what you can influence. 3. Practice mindfulness. Stay present and aware of your emotions and thoughts. Monitor your reactions without judgment and take time to respond thoughtfully. 4. Develop resilience. Understand that facing ignorance or setbacks represents opportunities for growth. Challenges should be perceived as chances to evolve and enhance your wisdom. 5. Seek knowledge with an open mind. Acknowledge your limitations while remaining curious and willing to learn. Be open to new information and diverse perspectives. 6. Exercise rationality. Use reasoning to navigate uncertainty instead of being overwhelmed. Assess available information, ask questions, and seek additional knowledge when possible. 7. Accept the unchangeable. Recognize that some aspects of life will always elude your understanding. Rather than resisting ignorance, embrace it as part of the human experience, directing your energy towards making a positive impact. 8. Cultivate virtues. Work on developing qualities such as patience, courage, wisdom, and resilience. These traits will help you remain true to yourself and maintain your peace during tough times. 9. Reflect on Stoic teachings. Regularly contemplate the teachings of Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca to enhance your mindset and actions. 10. Practice gratitude. Be thankful for what you already know and the opportunities you have to learn and grow. Gratitude can shift your focus away from what you lack and help you appreciate your experiences. By implementing these principles and habits, you can navigate the ocean of ignorance with Stoic ease, remaining calm and strong even when faced with uncertainty. Lesson number 9. The art of silence amid false rumors. Silence is not merely the absence of speech, it is also a wise choice that enables us to learn more about ourselves and the world around us. From a Stoic perspective, in a world filled with misinformation, silence is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of inner strength and resolve. When we choose silence, we create space for introspection and evaluation of our experiences. We refrain from reacting impulsively to unfounded rumors or criticism, allowing our emotions and doubts to settle. Instead, we uphold our honor and morals through the lens of Stoicism. Silence embodies not refusal or failure, but certainty and patience. In silence, we discover freedom and inner strength, empowering us to confront and overcome challenges with determination and clarity. Stoics understand that silence transcends mere inaction. It represents mental fortitude and purpose in action. In silence, they find the strength to reject false accusations and uphold their ethical standards. They refuse to let misinformation undermine their beliefs and self-esteem, viewing silence as a shield that protects their mind and soul from negative external influences. Being quiet provides us with peace and the power to manage our emotions, enabling us to stand firm for what is right and true. This understanding reveals that silence should not be perceived as weakness, but as a hallmark of mental strength and discernment. Lesson number 10. Embracing silence in uncertain times. Today's world is often chaotic and confusing, which is a normal part of life. When faced with problems and unclear situations, silence becomes more than just an option. It transforms into an art form and a noble expression of Stoic philosophy. In a society where everything seems to float in a sea of information and reasoning, silence emerges as a formidable weapon. Rather than reacting impulsively to every flicker of light or shadow, choose to remain silent. This will help you maintain composure when confronted with uncertainty and complexity. Embracing silence amid ambiguity is not only wise, but also a spiritual testament to independence and sagacity. To genuinely understand and utilize silence in uncertain situations, we must cultivate our self-control and resist allowing external changes to destabilize us. We need to learn to remain calm and accept the unknown, rather than succumbing to anxiety and fear. Remember that in silence we discover peace and the Stoic mindset. Embracing silence is not merely a strategy, it is a way of life. Use silence to demonstrate your strength and let it guide you through life's myriad challenges and dilemmas. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that by attuning to the voice of silence, we gain profound insights about ourselves and the world around us. Here are 10 instances in which we should choose silence to appreciate its significance and foster respect. This not only serves as a lesson in maturity, but also acts as a key to spiritual freedom and inner peace. By opting for silence in challenging situations, we not only protect ourselves from hasty words, but also cultivate a patient, wise, and compassionate spirit. In this manner, silence becomes a powerful tool that enables us to approach and resolve problems more intelligently and humanely. To ensure that this journey impacts not just individuals but the entire community, please join us in leaving your mark by sharing and liking this content. Together, we can create a supportive community where love and knowledge are continually shared. Please leave a comment with your thoughts and the lesson that resonates with you most. Don't forget to subscribe to Zainab Stoic so you won't miss any valuable insights about life and the path of cultivating the mind through Stoic philosophy. Together we will contribute to a world that is more open and profound.